Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So behind me is my 2021 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. I made a couple upgrades to it, a couple changes I should say, because the word upgrades might be debatable, especially depending on who I'm talking to. So I ended up taking off my Cali-Raised Rock Sliders. I took them off and I put on some Go Rhino RB20 running boards. I personally really like those because they're very lightweight. I don't need the big heavy rock sliders. I'm not off-roading every weekend. I don't need that. So I took those off, put on my favorite running board. I'll show them to you here in a second. But I also removed the ARE bed topper. I had a paint match bed topper and I'll show you here a little bit more in detail. But I got rid of that. Got rid of that and the deck system that was in the bed because it just took so much of the bed space. And personally, if I'm ever going to be using my truck as a truck, I enjoy having a little bit more of an open bed. So I made the controversial decision to remove it. And you guys can tell me if I'm a total goober, because I agree it looked amazing before, but this, I don't know, adds a little bit more utility to it. So let's check it out. So as you can see, the Tundra is long overdue for a bath, so please ignore that part of it. But here we have the Go Rhino RB20 running boards with the bedliner finish. This is always my favorite way to get these running boards. Personally, I really like these because they're lightweight, very easy to install, and they've just become my favorite over the years. As you know, I've owned a few Toyota Tundras before, and I always am pretty quick to throw these on it. The Cali-Raised Rock Sliders with the kick out, they look incredible. They're awesome. They fit the look of the truck, very aggressive, but I don't need it. I don't need the heavy rock sliders on here. I'm not going to be off-roading or rock crawling every weekend, so personally I should like these. They're a little bit wider too, so it kind of helps, you know, catch debris as you're driving down the road, as well as, you know, preventing door dings. And I know that's not the best reason to like that, I get it, but here you have it. Love the look of it, and really I just, you know, it makes for getting into the truck so much easier too, and for the kiddos being able to hop on it. It's such a huge space for it. Don't mind the tiger flips here. but very nice to get into the truck with it, and I know the family appreciates having those too over the rock sliders. Now, perhaps more importantly, I want to show you this RetraxPro XR tonneau cover here. I've never had one of these before. I've never had the Retrax before. Obviously, I went through RealTruck. I got both the Go Rhino running boards as well as the tonneau cover here through RealTruck. If you're interested in either of them, I will throw the link directly to each of these products to RealTruck in the video description below if you are interested in checking them out, guys. But let me show you how it works. Well, first, show you the inside. I need to clean this out a little bit too. If you guys remember, I did have that decked drawer system back here with the top slide out tray. So all of that's over there. I'll show you here in a second, but I'll be selling that here on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. And if you're interested and you're around Wyoming, shoot me a note or shoot me a note on Instagram and maybe we can work something out. But as you see there in the back, that is where the drainage tubes are if any kind of water builds up on top here. Let me show you the functionality of it, okay? So pretty straightforward. It does have a key, of course, to lock it. You just hit that button and then you can just slide it. You can slide it at any point. You can pop this down and lock it into place. So if you're carrying like lumber or something sticking out the back here, you can lock it in right here or wherever you want. So we'll bring it to the back. That's all the way back. Once you're all the way back, just pop it down and you're good to go. I'll show you straight back. We have the drainage tubes for any kind of rain or any kind of water that builds up on the back of it there. Anything that would kind of build up within the container space here. So that is one detriment of it, if we're being honest with each other. It does take away a little bit of your bed space toward the, you know, toward the back of the cab here. Kind of give you an idea. So I mean, realistically, we're probably talking 12 inches, 10 to 12 inches here, right? And then, you know, it probably hangs down another 8-9 inches downward, only giving you, you know, the space underneath it up front. So that is a detriment to some degree to keep in mind. But I don't know, as long as you get the vast majority of your bed, that's all what I'm going to use 9 times out of 10. So not an issue, at least for me in my use of it. But I love how seamless it is. So we can stop it. Oop. There you go. You can stop it anywhere and lock it into place. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, you guys tell me. Am I a goober for getting rid of that nice Lunar Rock paint match topper for this, or do you think that was a good move? Let me show you real quick. Remind you what we got rid of there. One thing I have noticed is it's not squatting. I don't have that Carolina squat back there anymore, and I appreciate that. So this is, of course, the topper tray, or the slide out tray that went on top of the deck drawer system. So that's pretty cool. And then this was what I had on it, that ARE bed topper. And I can see why a lot of people really like this, right? There's a lot of utility in that, but like I said, you can't really put anything beyond the top of it, and you know, you can't put a dirt bike in, you can't put a quad or anything big out back. And there is the rock sliders, Cali-Raised. You know, Cali-Raised makes great products, and they're very, very heavy. And there is that decked drawer system. So yeah, I need to get rid of this stuff so we can actually park our car in here. So there you have it, guys. I just want to give you that update video. I love the cleaner look to the Tundra here, but I do understand that these are perhaps, you know, lesser products than what I just had on it. But to me, this is the perfect look, and I really like it. So I'll wrap up the video there. Just want to share it with you. Again, if you are interested in checking this out, please consider using the links in my video description below. Till next time.